village life and city life.
Yeah, village life
So
and city life.
yeah,
Yeah,
so we have to talk about all the pros and cons
yeah,
about these two. Like first, we will start with the village, and
yeah.
we're gonna end up with the city life. Okay.
Right, right. Yeah. So,
So tell me, what exactly the best thing that you love about village, living a village life?
okay, in village. Yeah. Yeah, so actually, yeah, I live in a village area of Uttarakhand. So I would say living village area is very cool, and here people are very friendly, and I can roam anywhere in my village, and I know all the people of my village. I know all of them because there are only I think 35 to 40 people live in my village. So so I know all of them, and they all are very helpful, and we share all the things with each other. Like if you are suffering any kind of problem, and if you are if you are suffering from anything, so that time you can share your feelings, your emotion with them, and they always help you. So this is the very good part of village. Like here people are very, I would say, like very mm, like not conservative. People are very friendly, I would say, very friendly people live there, here in my village. And if I talk about nature, so I am from Uttarakhand. So
That's yeah, the
so
nature of Uttarakhand is something really interesting. I think
yeah,
everyone loves to watch them. I think
yeah,
everyone. I
yeah, so we are blessed, I would say. We are blessed with nature. Like here we have everything: mountains, trees, temples, rivers, so everything. Like in terms of nature, it feels and it make me feel very good. In terms of nature, everything is there. And like
think
if I talk,
everything, yeah,
yeah,
everything is there in Uttarakhand.
right, yeah. Like if I talk about air quality, because the people who are living in metro cities, so all the time they suffer air quality and water quality. But here in my village, like air quality is very pure. I would say very pure. Air is very pure and water quality is very good. So in terms of nature, in terms of health, everything is good here. Everything is good. But still there are some problems in village. Like there are not good school, I would say. Suppose a boy, like there are some English medium school. Actually I'm talking about my village area. So here are some English medium school. So but they don't speak English in their school. Like they're all books in English medium. Perhaps like they're all books in Hindi medium, sorry, in English medium, but in school they don't speak English. So this is sometime I think like in Delhi or in other cities, if you are taking education in good cities, so that time by default you will learn all the things from your childhood. So here are some problems. And apart from education, hospitals, like health facilities are very less there. If I talk about my village, so here only one hospital is there, only one hospital, and there are no equipments and one or two doctor available all the time. And if you are like main thing is that if some woman is suffering from labor pain sometimes, so that time here are not too much facility in my village hospital. So that time you have to move like 50 kilometer, 50 or 55 kilometer far from so here are some problems, educations, health system. But yeah, but like every coins has pros and cons. So we ex- so we accept both. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I also used to live in a village, but what happened that what exactly the thing is that my village is something attached to the market.
Okay. Hmm.
So here everything is available nearby, but I think the most important part and the most interesting thing that I love a
Uh-huh.
life living in a village for all the time, like all the people are something really cooperative with each other,
Yeah.
and the
Right. Yeah. Very
kind,
cooperative.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, and the kinds of environments, the kinds of friendship, that we all the people used to have with each other is something incredible. You can't never get a kinds of environments and a kinds of friendly behavior if you're
Right.
living in a kinds of cities.
Very true.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I do live in a village, and I have you are getting a lot of fresh airs at the same time,
Mm.
a kinds of very peaceful environments. Because if you are
Yeah.
living a city life, you are gonna hear the sounds of vehicles for all the time, 24 into 7. You're gonna
Yeah.
have that sounds in your ear, so that's really
Right.
irritating, I think.
Yeah.
For a few days I was in the city, and I
Uh-huh.
just got irritated by those sort of sounds. I just thought that I can't live my life in these sort of cities. So that's
Uh-huh.
so irritating, I think. But if you are living in a village, you are having everything: good air, good water, a very
Yeah.
friendly behavior. In the evening time, you can have all the groups of people sitting
Right.
under a
Yeah.
tree or at a
Yeah.
place, and you can discuss everything with them. Such a friendly environments, I think. So I always prefer living in a village life. And
Mhm.
yeah, there are few problems, especially to a kinds of rural area which is not something more attached to the city parts. They don't
Mhm.
used to have good schools to
Yeah.
have a
Good
better
schools.
education, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not a kinds of hospital near to their village. So if something happens to them, it becomes really difficult for them to travel such a long distance and to go to
Right.
the
Right.
hospital for the
Yeah.
treatment. So I think these sort of these are some things that they are lacking. But at the same time, the life that we are living, village people are living, is something immense, I feel.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
So what you think about the city life?
City's life. Like this is my personal thing. If you want to if you want to get a good education, so I think city life is best. Is best for you. Like you can learn a lot of things from cities. And like if I talk about like here in village, actually people don't. Actually, I'm not comparing, but many people don't know about many courses. If I talk about languages, so here people like all the time they will learn like Hindi, English, or their regional
Yeah,
language. Apart
yeah,
from
Hindi is
that,
our region.
yeah, apart from that, they don't think about other language like foreign language. But if you live in the cities, so that time you know all the things. Like there are some languages like French, Japanese, Spanish. So you can make your future with those languages. And and hospitals are very good in cities area. Hospitals,
That
convenience,
that's correct, I think.
yeah,
Because
all
if
like
we are,
yeah,
go
like
on.
all the things, yeah, like all the things which you want immediately, so you can get immediately in cities. Yeah,
Yeah, because you can have an early access to all the things that you need. Like if you are living in a village, if you need something, then you have to travel a certain distance to go to the
right.
market, and then
Yeah,
you have to purchase that product from me. But if you are living in a city, then you can have an easy access to all the products that you wanted to
right.
have in your
Yeah,
house. You can easily travel from one place to another. You can have a kinds of very developed life in the city in comparison to village. I must say
right.
this. And
Mhm.
all the schools, all the hospitals are just nearby to you, so you don't have to travel for such sort of things, I think. So
Yeah.
yeah, city life is also good if you wanted to have a good and a healthy living, because a lot of people used to go to the city to earn a lot of money just to
Mhm.
feed their families.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I
right.
think, yeah, so I think both the lives are pretty good. It
Right.
exactly depends on you where you wanted to spend your life, because if you are getting a good job, then it's pretty obvious that you have to shift yourself in city. Like if
Right.
I'll
Yeah,
get a
it's
good job, it's
yeah,
it's obvious that I have to shift myself to the city.
right. Yeah,
So it
yeah,
exactly on the situations. Like right now, I'm doing nothing, so I'm in my village. But
right.
after I'll get a job, I'll have to shift myself to the city areas.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
like
both.
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Both are very good. Like, yeah, but if you want to get any kind of like, if you want to acquire any skills, any skills. So I would say city life is very good,
Yeah,
very good.
that's absolutely correct. That's
Yeah,
absolutely correct.
and
City
you can
life is
find,
good.
yeah, and you can find such kind of environment over there. But in village life, you can't find such kind of environment. Like if I talk
Yeah,
about, yeah,
in
like
village
if I, yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah,
to make everything possible for you just by working hard at your own will. There will be no one around you who can make you understand about English language if you
right,
are living in a village. But at the same time, if you are in city, then a lot of people will be there to interact with you in English
right,
language.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
these are the things that you'll have
mm,
when you are living in a city. Yeah, that's
right,
that's
yeah.
that's true.
Right, yeah. If you are living in a village, so you have to find your way for yourself. Like how can you talk with them and what kind of application you can use. Like there nowadays, I think there are so many applications on internet. If you will find, so you can talk with anyone, I would say, in English languages, in other languages, you can also talk. Yeah. So
So
these are the pros and cons, but yeah, like I think this is the part of life, I would say. So we can't deny it.
that's correct.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the time is running out. I think it's around 19 minutes we talked.
Okay, okay.
So
So I need my feedback actually. I need my feedback. Like where should I improve?
I think you are speaking good. Okay, I had seen a lot of learners who used to get stuck in the middle of the conversations because proper words doesn't comes to used to be
Yeah,
in their mind at the time of speaking. But that problem is not with you. You are speaking continuously without having any kinds of interruptions in that. So in that case, you are good. But I think you need to work a little more, especially on your grammatical errors, because you are making it at some points. I think what I had observed. So I think your fluency is pretty good. And when we talk about fluency, it's all about practice. We can't learn this, okay? It's all
right, right.
about practice. So the
Yeah,
more you're going to talk with people, you can have a great fluency skills. But at the
yeah.
same time, I want you to work a little more, especially on your grammar sections,
Okay.
to make your spoken skills even more interesting for the people. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you are speaking really well.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. It was great talking to you.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, same from my side.
Such a
Yeah.
good speaker you are. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
Yeah, have a
Thank
good
you.
day. Thank you.